Welcome back, familiar to NorthsideLDN, caramba, and we are back. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're smashing the like button, subscribe, and doing all that good stuff. Road to 20k is on. But listen, after Arsenal get knocked out of the FA Cup to Man United, we've got some Arteta only fans coming out saying that Arteta is the one that's made us fall in love with Arsenal. Mad, because I didn't become an Arsenal fan under Arteta. I actually became an Arsenal fan under Wenger. But it's all crazy. We got these clips. We got too many clips. We're going to go through the clips. We got to everyone that's locked in. You know, vamos gastar mais tempo. Vamos meter nessa porcaria. And let's go. Let's run the clips. Let's go, caramba.
The thing is, like, when you're in this game or when you're doing this, you can get caught up with the noise. And there's a lot of noise going on around our club. And I try and take a step back and think with a clear head, a clear conscience. And I think, you know, where was I about 5 or 6 years ago? We was in disarray. I used to work in Arsenal. So I used to...
Let me just stop you right there. We was in disarray, yeah? If we was in disarray, how come the team may not be that great, but that team that was in disarray was able to get over the line to win a cup. This brand new team that this manager's created, the bench and the squad, what have they been able to do? What have they been able to do? Do you know what I'm saying? What is this guy talking about, bro? Bro, I swear, Dan, I'm sick of this fan base. Already, this guy's coming up with, oh, but where was we 5, 6 years ago? Well, we had a team that was at least able to get over the line to win FA Cups. This team can't even win a Carabao Cup now. Do you know what I'm saying? Not that the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup is the be-all and end-all, but that toxic team was able to at least win a cup. That's a cup more than what this team, this brand new team, £800 million spent, 5 years deep, is able to do. But continue, Booker T. Continue.
See fans firsthand dashing their season ticket. Oh, I'm done with this club. And I saw this one man, Arteta, come in and he regalvanized the whole fan base. He's doing more or less what Ruben Amorim is doing with Man United right now.
Wow. He's doing what Ruben Amorim is doing at Man United. Ruben Amorim hasn't had 800 M's. He hasn't had 5 years. Yeah. And you lot told me it took Klopp 4 years. So why are you now talking about Ruben Amorim that just come to a Man United team that you said is toxic, that is not going to be in contention to win anything? Why are you comparing him to Ruben Amorim? Mikel Arteta has not just come to the Premier League. Ruben Amorim has. So how is he able to beat him with none of his players? No, hasn't had a transfer window. And this manager's had how many? Do you know what I'm saying? He's had about 8 or 10 flipping transfer windows, and we're still looking like this. What are you chatting about, bro? What are you chatting about? Continue, Burner Boy. Continue.
He's bringing back the culture. So Arteta...
He's bringing back the culture. What culture is that? Because the culture, in 98, we won the league double. 2002, we went invincible. Do you know what I'm saying? We won the league in what 98? Bro, I'm not hearing none of it, bro. What culture are we bringing back to? Back to the banter era. That's what we're going back to. The banter era. That is the culture he's bringing back. The banter era of the last 20 years.
Arteta's managed to do that. And also he's had to build a squad. Yes, the amount of money he spent, everyone keeps banging on about it. He should have done this, he shouldn't have done that. If he didn't buy defenders and he bought striker, we had loads of strikers, or our strikers would be finishing our chances, but then what would be happening at the back line? If we didn't...
What are you talking about? Why can't you address both? Because Klopp, when he did a rebuild, he addressed the attack and the defence. He addressed the attack and defence. Mourinho at Chelsea addressed the attack and the defence. Klopp addressed the attack and defence at Man City. Do you know what I'm saying? Got rid of Joe Hart and went and got a new keeper. Do you know what I'm saying? That keeper didn't work out. Went and got Edison. Do you know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Why can he only address one section of the team? Why can he only address one section of the team? And also, how many defenders have we gone through? Trusty didn't work out. Kivior hasn't worked out. Zinchenko hasn't worked out. Calafiori's not working out. How many defenders have we gone through? How many defenders have we gone through for you to sit here and be disingenuous about, oh, if we didn't go and build the defense, most of the defenders he's brought in have been culo. Rubbish, which is why we're now relying on Lewis Skelly, somebody that came up through the academy. What is this guy talking about? This alien and predator head looking filled up. What are you talking about, bro? Man's already getting me hot. I was just going to be chilled, yeah, and not cuss, but I've had enough of this. Oh, but we had to go in and address the defense. Okay, how many goalkeepers did we go through, which is part of our defense, that didn't work out? Ramsdale, Carl Hein, yeah, Runnison, all the 3 goalkeepers haven't worked out. Then we went through how many left backs that haven't worked out. Calafiori is not good enough. Kivior has played left back, not good enough. Trying to get rid of him. Zinchenko, that's 3 left backs. 3 left backs. What are you chatting about? Fala pucaria, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He spent all this money on all these defenders that he doesn't use. Also, What about Nuntavaj? That's 4 left backs that we've gone through that this manager's brought in that hasn't worked out. Which is why we're playing Lewis Skelly right now. What are you chatting about, bro?
Reinvest and get David Raya. What would we be doing with Ramsdale right now? Because obviously Arteta saw these things and he said, you know what, I need to address it.
No. Arteta is the one that brought in Ramsdale. Don't even try, and manipulate the situation. Oh, Arteta saw that Ramsdale wasn't good enough. He addressed it. No, he bought Ramsdale, a goalkeeper he bought. Why didn't we just stay with Martinez at Aston Villa, a World Cup winner? We already had a goalkeeper. No, but he thinks he's smarter. So we went out and got Ramsdale. And then he realized Ramsdale wasn't good enough. The same way that he bought Kivior and realized he wasn't good enough. Same way he bought Jesus, realized he's not good enough. Same way he bought Zinchenko, realized he's not good enough. What are you talking about? He didn't inherit Ramsdale. He brought him and then realized he effed up. Like he effed up getting Jesus, effed up getting Havertz, effed up re-signing Reece Nelson and Nketiah to a new contract. What are you talking about? These men love to manipulate, bro. They love to manipulate. But continue, Booker T. Continue.
When you build a house, Laurie, or you build something, a property, you start from the foundation. So for me, that's what I feel that Arteta's done. Now, we can either get carried away with all this chaos and be the laughingstock of the whole football fan base, or we can actually say, you know what, let's be patient because...
Let's be patient. What do you mean we're the laughing stock because every season we don't win anything and get over the line? That's why we're a laughing stock. We're a laughing stock because our rivals can see clearer the things that we need in this team, clearer than this manager, clearer than you top gooners or you Arteta only fans that only want to always say, oh, we're going to score from set pieces. We got balance on the bench. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. What are you talking about? The laughing stock from Arsenal is that we bottle every competition and we finish every season with nothing, bro. What are you talking about? If you're so concerned about being a laughing stock, then ask this flipping ownership and this owner to go out there and get an actual manager that can win us something and an actual bench that can actually affect games. Instead of only relying on a youngster in Lewis Skelly and a youngster in Ethan that is both learning their games. We're now relying on them in phase 5 over players that we spent 30, 40, 50 million pounds each to get over the line. Huh? Why don't you talk about that? How is it in phase 5 we're relying on players that are coming through the academy over players that this manager's invested 40, 50, 60 million pounds in? Explain to me that. How is Ethan being the guy that's scoring goals? Yeah, we didn't score. None of our attackers scored, bro. None of our attackers scored. Our defenders scored. Ethan has more. The fan base have more trust in Ethan to score goals than Kai Havertz that you lot were defending that cost 65 M's. Our 4th or 3rd highest signing in his club's history. What are you talking about? But continue.
Every choice Arteta has made so far is managed to bring us a step closer. I'm looking at it now. You know where Man City were with Pep? And I think Pep was struggling. He didn't have an out-and-out strike. I think they just got rid of, or Aguero wasn't there. They were just missing that final quality, especially when it came to the Champions League. And he said, you know what, I'm done with this possession football. I'm just going to buy a big number 9. And he brought Erling Haaland and Alvarez. And that was it.
And that was it. How many Premier Leagues did he win before that? How many cups did he win before that? You're trying to make it seem like he got to phase 5 without winning Premier Leagues. And he was already winning leagues and winning cups along the way before that. He was already dominating the Prem. You're trying to use Pep that was picking up Premier Leagues and cups, FA Cups, Carabao Cups, picking up cups along the way and the league and dominating in the league. Yeah, that is why he warranted getting to 35. You want to compare that to Mikel Arteta? He's bottled every single time we've been in the title race the last 2-3 seasons. He's bottled it, and you're trying to compare it to Pep. No, at this time, when Pep didn't have a striker, he already won a bunch of Premier League titles. What are you talking about? How is it the same comparison? He warranted getting to year 5. As this manager warranted getting to year 5. What has he won along the way? 1 FA Cup in the first year. 1 FA Cup and nothing since then. And you're comparing it to what Klopp did. I mean, what Pep did. I'm tired of this, man. I'm genuinely tired of this crap, bro. This pound line T-Pain, bro, is stressing me out already.
They want it. That's where I feel like we are right now as Arsenal Football Club. We're about just that final piece away from us dominating the Europe, because we dominate most games. So it's just one of these things, like I feel like sometimes the fan base get kind of carried away and they're like, oh, we want it now. We're like little kids. That's spitting out our dummies every minute. When things go right, it's okay. When things go wrong, oh, I'm done.
We're like little kids. Okay, we're like little kids. What in your life do you wait 20 years to get? What's T-Pain talking about, bro? I'm tired of this rubbish, bro. How are we like little kids? It's been 21 years. Are you taking the piss? You man, Tottenham ain't won a league title in that 50 odd years. We're almost halfway to that. We're almost halfway to as long as Tottenham last won a league title, bro. And you lot banter them. But when it's us, oh, we're like little kids. How are we like little kids? 21 years, bro. 21 years. Breaking our transfer record to get Declan Rice. Buying Kai Havertz, one of our most expensive signings. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? 800 M spent. What are you talking about, little kids? You man was sucking off this manager, yeah? Deep throating his Spanish chorizo because you were saying he was the guy to get us over the promised land. So if that's the expectation, yeah, why can't we have the expectation? If you tell us that he's the guy and then he's not delivering, why is it we're behaving like little kids? You promised us that he's the guy. You told us to be patient and believe. Okay, cool. What's going on now? What is this budget T-Pain looking Booker T Burner Boys flipping special son talking about, bro? What are you talking about? But I hate these guys that try and act like, oh, I want to be open-minded. I want to look at the shut up at the end of the season, yeah? You will be saying exactly what we're saying. We are tired of it. Yeah, all this, oh, I'm a reasonable fan. No one cares, bro. Who cares? Tell the truth about reasonable fan. I'm tired of
this. I'm done with it. Let's have a little clear head, people. Let's really think about the long picture here. And I know a lot of people will be caning me in the comments. I don't care. Bring it on. It's one of those things where he's addressed it. So this is where I'm looking above Arteta now. And I'm saying the board need to back him. Because if they're not careful, we're going to lose a potential.
Bro, man said we're one player away from dominating in Europe. Are you dumb? Are you actually dumb? Look at the way we struggled against Porto last year. Look at the way that we struggled against Bayern Munich. One player away. Well, these man are. Bro, I swear down, man. I honestly, bro. This fan base.
World-class coach, manager in the future. He will go on. If we don't appreciate him and he loses his job, let's say, he will go on.
So you think it's more to do with the board rather than the manager? Okay.
Arteta will go on to be a world-class manager based on what? Based on what is he going to be a world-class manager? Is his in-game management world-class? Is his team building world-class? If so, how come we got a bunch of players out on loan that can't do a job? We've just loaned out, again, Marquinhos, that can't do a job that was brought here by this manager. How come Fabi Vieira, Lokonga, Nuntavage, how come all these players can't do a job that he brought them here? How come he's got a bench that... Why was he playing players injured this season if he believes so much on the players and the team that he's built? How come we wasn't... Why were we playing Ben White injured? Saka injured, Odegaard injured, Trossard injured. You got a bench. Why don't you use it if he's so amazing? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? We're taking teams like Porto to penalties in the Champions League, and you think we're going to do something? We got our asses handed to us this season already by Inter Milan in the Champions League, and you're telling us we're one player away. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, bro, I've had enough.
I'm not believing this.
I swear down, this fan base deserves nothing, man. Deserve absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm saying, but he had a response because he's getting a lot of heat now. He had a response to everybody that had something to say about his interview.
The Arsenal fan base want my blood. all because I said, look at the bigger picture. I'm trying to be the voice of reason here, but I got people toxic positive.
I'm trying to be the voice of reason, yeah? Remember that bit, yeah? Look at what he goes on to say.
Positivity. This guy is what's wrong with our club. We will never succeed. Bro, I get it. Just like my face is red right now. We got humbled. I just hope this club see the reaction from the fans, see how hurt we are, and do something about it. But I'm seeing Aston Villa making signings, Man City making signings. We're not doing nothing. Instead, we're just posting.
But you're trying to be the voice of reason. Why are you calling out what we're not doing business in the transfer window? You're fully behind this project and process. Why are you calling out what Aston Villa's doing? By your words, look at the bigger picture. That's what you said in your last video. Look at the bigger picture. So why are you calling out what we're doing in the transfer window? Aren't you behind the team? Now you're talking about, oh, I hope they see what the fan base is saying online, but you're just cussing what the fan base is saying online. The fan base is saying that you're being too toxically positive, and now you're saying that you hope that the ownership see what the fan base is saying online. Which one is it? Are we right to react the way that we're reacting? Or are you trying to be the voice of reason? I don't really understand what point you're trying to make.
And saying, big game, we need all your support for Wednesday. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you sound like a barefaced liar. That's what you sound like to me. But anyway, Let's continue. Let's continue. We've got more excuses. Let's go.
Column. I'm not too upset in this match. I'm not too upset, bro. What is FA Cup? Now, thank you. I'm not too upset because I don't need the FA Cup, bro. Now, see the level where Arsenal, Arteta, and Arsenal have carried my expectation to is the expectation of me lifting the UCL or the Premier League.
I get that the objective is to win the Champions League or to win the Premier League. But when do we start looking at this club and saying, oh, but we wouldn't take an FA Cup? I didn't see Klopp saying that. I didn't see Pep saying that. I didn't see any of the top managers saying that. Okay. Hold on, people. One sec. All right, familia. As I was saying, yeah, what are we talking about? When's the last time we won an FA Cup? When does this fan base start talking like we're too big for certain cups? We can't even get over the cups. Yeah, I want the Premier League and I want the Champions League. Of course I do, but I would still celebrate FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Not enough to keep Arteta in the job. You best believe that. Not enough to keep him in the job, but I'll still celebrate it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I would sack him. But I wouldn't say, oh, we're too big to want a FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. Who the hell are we? We're nobody's in Europe. We haven't won the league in 21 years. Yes, I want to win the bigger. If he doesn't win the bigger competition, I want to win every competition. That's what it is. I want to win every trophy. Every trophy. I would take the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and then I'll sack Arteta. But I'd still take the cups. I'd still take it. But it's not enough to save his job. When are we coming with this talk about, oh, this team, the expectation now is to win Champions League and Premier League? Bro, look how many points we're behind Liverpool. Champions League, we got our asses handed to us by Inter Milan. What are you talking about? We ain't prepared for either competition. Yes, the expectation should be to win those. But let's keep it real. This team is not built to win either competition. The team ain't even fucking built to win a flipping Carabao Cup. What are we talking about here? It's not even built to win a Carabao Cup. What are we chatting about?
Bro, you don't win FA Cup more than 13 times or more. Okay, let's say Arsenal wins the FA Cup. What would you still be looking for? You still be looking for the Premier League. Manchester United are celebrating this win more than Arsenal. And you will not blame them. He only pay me say we lose match. He only pay me say now the internet go get Man U fans so go they shout up and down they defeat Arsenal. Bro, when last did they? This is not even a loss, it's a draw match. Man U never see win Arsenal. This is my own opinion. I can't say I'm really upset about this match. We are out of the and possibly we'll be out of Carabao Cup because we already 2 goals down against Newcastle. What are you going to blame this on? You can't blame it on Arteta. You can't blame it on the players. Injury decided to visit us. I'll put it on injury because Liverpool that is.
I will put it on injuries. So why isn't the squad strong enough to handle injuries? When Liverpool last season had injuries, they went into a cup final. I think it was against Chelsea with youngsters. What are we talking about? Why can't we use our bench? Why is it that as soon as one of our main players are injured, we can't use the bench? You know why? Because you lot every time are gassing up the transfer window. It's really not as great as you say it is. The transfer with this bench here with Arsenal fans are only great, yeah? Are only great when you don't have to rely on them. When you have to rely on them, then this I don't know what this Lagos 50 Cent is talking about, bro. I really don't know what he's talking about. It's not about injuries. We ain't got the quality because the bench ain't good enough. That is the problem. And we haven't gone and addressed the players that we needed, bro. What are we chatting about, bro? What are we chatting
enjoying this fine run now, suffered last season. Now, Liverpool team is complete. Alpha, they are top of the table. 6 points ahead of Arsenal with an outstanding game. Because their team is complete. Bro, we had a complete team last season. What's up? We fight to the end.
We had a complete team last season and we fought to the end. We didn't win. What are you talking about? It's not about having a complete team. It's about having quality within the team. And we don't have the quality. And we don't have options. What are we talking about? Oh, bro, I've had enough, man. I've had enough.
We had complete team. We fought Man City till the end. The title was decided on the last day, bro. On the last day. And we came into this season. Odegaard first went his own. Bukayo Saka cannot compete.
So we didn't do enough. We didn't do enough in the transfer window. What bro? It's about injuries, you know. It's about injuries. Like, we haven't flopped the league with Odegaard available, Saka available, Saliba, Gabriel available, Declan Rice available, Partey available, Ben White available. All these players available. We still bottled the league. It is not about injuries. We have not strengthened in our weaknesses, which is the bench, striker, someone to compete with Saka. What are we talking about here? We don't have a number 10 that can rival Odegaard, or that this manager even believes that can rival Odegaard. Bro, these man chat rubbish, man. But listen, we got the Black Homer Simpson back in the building, and it looks like he's changed his tune. Let's go.
Sack him. Sack him tonight. I do not want to see that Lego head as my manager ever again. I am officially Arteta out. That was the worst week ever. We all knew we're never going to win the Premier League.
Really? We all knew we wasn't going to win the Premier League. So why were you telling people that we're going to do the treble then? Why are you telling people that we don't care, we don't fear nobody in Europe, that we're going to do this, we're going to do that? Now you want to be Arteta out. Man's looking like the alien from Futurama. Now you want to be talking sense. Nah, we're not hearing none of it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? With that stupid hoodie, looking like bananas in pajamas, looking like a Teletubby, you can hold that. You can hold that because you've been preaching the whole time that we're going to win this, we're going to win that. Now you want to flip-flop. Nah. Access denied, filo da puta. Access denied, marica da merda. Agora aguenta. There's a word for people like you. Aguenta, so filo da puta. Yeah? You've been preaching that we're going to win this, we're going to win that. Trust your process like you told us to trust.
We all knew we were never going to win the Champions League. The Carabao Cup and the FA Cup was our biggest chance of winning the trophy this season. And this fraud of a manager has found a way yet again for us to go out early in the FA Cup. That Kai Havertz signing alone, he needs to be sacked for that.
Really? You said he's one of the best strikers in the world. You said that it was a perfect sign. That's what you said. You were gassing it up to Igal. What are you talking about now? Now you're stressed. Nah, bro. We ain't hearing none of it, bro. Man, looking like Sid from Ice Age. You can hold that. Man, like Sid from Ice Age can hold that. You filo da puta, goda aguenta so marica da merda. You told us to trust the process. Trust your process now. That flipping air balloon head.
Watching that team, that is the worst front three ever in the Emirates era. Worst front three in the MS era. Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Sterling. These guys are bums. Absolutely atrocious. And if I see this manager at my club by tomorrow, I'm done. This 5 years was a waste of time. Wow. We have to start all over again. Get him gone, scrap the whole team and start again. I'm only keeping 5 players. The rest are gone. I can't believe it. Another season, no trophy, and this Lego head cannot be my manager anymore. Get him gone tonight, Cronkies. Get him gone tonight.
Get him gone tonight. Now let him stay. Let him stay. You lot loved him so much. Let him stay. Let him stay. So he can continue the process and the project. You know what I'm saying? Don't call him Lego head. How toxic and negative. This is the same Filo da Puta that did a video about me and Lee saying that we are fake fans because we didn't celebrate a goal. But why are you not celebrating Mikel Arteta and his new contract and his project, and we're on phase 5 and we're still going to give it time? Do you know what I'm saying? Well, why are you upset? Why are you upset? Nah, we ain't hearing none of it, bro. Nah, bro, I ain't hearing none of it, bro. This B-Tech Tory Lanes, you can hold that, bro. You can stay with your manager. You can hold that. Let's go. Next one.
Don't know how we didn't win that game. I'm baffled.
Well, we didn't take our chances again.
We didn't take our chances. We did not take our chances. But what I will say is I'll listen. I'll back. I didn't leave forgetting his name. I back Martin 100% because I think that's the first penalty he missed. He's missed for us, and he's usually good at penalties. Anyone can miss. I don't know. I can't have disrespect shown to Martin.
What about the chances that Havertz? Like he missed a chance, an easy chance here the other night. He's gone and done it again today.
He should have scored. He should have scored. I never ever underestimate what this badge and what this team can do. We can provide miracles. It's just.
Man said, I will never underestimate what this team and this badge can do. We can provide miracles. Oh, my days. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What miracle have we provided in the last 5 years? What's the last miracle we provided in the last 21 years to win a major honor? Did we provide a miracle at Baku against Chelsea? Did we provide a miracle against Aston Villa last season to win the league? Did we provide a miracle when it was 8 points clear and bottled the league? Did we provide a miracle when we got kicked out the cups to Liverpool and West Ham last season? Miracles. Bro, no. We got to rewind that. VAR that. We got a VAR that. Let's VAR. Let's VAR what he just died. This is. I'm telling you, yeah. Ty has come off the mothership of delusional Arsenal fans, bro. The mothership of Arsenal only fans, bro. I swear down. Bro, crazy. Let's run that again.
He should have scored. I'll never ever underestimate what this badge and what this team can do. We can provide miracles. It's just today, listen.
So you're relying on a miracle?
Oh, well, listen. Listen, the Invincibles were a miracle. They achieved it.
No, but they had a tier.
Invincibles were a miracle. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a miracle, bro. We're not the only team in football history that's ever done an invincible. We're not. Yeah? And Preston North End were the first English club to go invincible. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's a miracle. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a good achievement, but I wouldn't say a miracle. Invincible. No. A miracle. We won one trophy. Yeah, we did really well to be undefeated, but it was one Premier League trophy. A miracle. How the fuck can you say the Invincibles was fucking hell? Oh my God. If the Invincibles are a miracle, what's a treble? What's a quadruple then? What are they? Because that's a whole season where teams won four trophies. Bro, what are we talking about? How is it? Oh my God.
Henry and Bergkamp up front.
They did.
Now I'm looking at what we got up front. That is not good enough to win the league, is it?
It's not good enough. But
that's the reality of it.
Even if we don't sign a striker, it doesn't mean that we're finished. We can still challenge.
How? How are we going to win it without a
He didn't say win it, Robbie. He said we can challenge. So even he believes. He goes, it doesn't mean it's over. We can still challenge. Why is the conversation that we can still win it? It's been 5 years. Why are you saying that we can challenge? No, challenge is in year 1, year 2. What's going on now? It's time. It's 5 years deep. We're supposed to get over the line. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, we can still challenge. Who gives a fuck about challenging, bro? Who gives a fuck about challenging?
clinical striker?
Well, listen, we're gonna have to share around the goals, and with Mikel. Listen, Mikel is like a bit like Arsene. Arsene, you always used to say that don't listen too much to what I say. So if Mikel said he's not looking for a striker, I don't really believe that. I'm not calling Mikel a liar. I'm not calling him a liar. I'm just saying that he is not going to tell people who are interviewing him his transfer targets. Because if Mikel says I'm looking for a striker, suddenly the prices go up and up and up and up. Never say no to this club. I would never say close. It would be difficult, but I would never say no because I know this team can do anything. But what I would say,
you know, this team could do anything. Based on what? Based on what? What is there anything that they can do? Can they win us a cup? They ain't won us a cup since. Can they? What can they do? Bro, what a wild statement, bro. And Arteta's not going to... I don't care if Arteta tells us what the target is. I care about him getting it over the line. Cool, don't tell us what your targets are. I get it. We'll get it over the line then. Get it over the line. The most important thing is getting it over the line. Is he going to go out there and buy a striker? Nope.
is the sign of a true champion is that when you get knocked down, you get up, you get up, you get up. And this is what it is.
Sign of a true champion is that you win. Mike Tyson was a champion because he won. Jordan is a champion because he won. Messi and Ronaldo are champions because they won. Yeah? Champions win. Champions win. Losers get back up after losing and go again and then lose again, which is what we've been for 21 years. What are you talking about? About the sign of champions. The sign of champions is lifting trophies, lifting medals, lifting cups, lifting whatever that you get after winning in sports. What are we talking about, bro? Madness.
What I would say about this football club, from what I've known of it, I'm lucky enough to support them, is that when our backs to the wall, we come out fighting, and that's what I expect. We have to.
When our backs against the wall, we come out fighting. Well, we got to play games, bro, because we still got fixtures. Whether we're going to win it or not, every team still has to play their fixtures. What are you talking about? Come out fighting like what? Finishing top 4 and then celebrating top 4 when the aim at the start of the season was to win the trophy. Whatever, man.
Beat Tottenham. So whatever's gone is gone. We can hopefully rectify Newcastle in the second leg.
Still positive about the season.
100% positive.
100% positive about the season. Oh, time, man. I swear, I can't even be bothered to cuss you, bro. Can't even be bothered to cuss you because you're just so gone. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it.
Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, Raheem Sterling, and Kai Havertz. That is the only attackers we have left in our squad. Let me just take a look at our XG against Manchester United in the 90 minutes today. 3 XG, Man United had 0.19, but guess what? It's 1-1 because we can't finish our chances. This is Arteta on whether or not we should sign a forward. He's saying no, the circumstances change because we have certain injuries to some big players. It's always a possibility, but it's always about somebody who can make us much better. Well, what we have...
Really, Philo da puta, you were the guy, every single video talking to us about trust this process, trust this face. This Peter Andre looking Philo da puta. Every single video was, oh, mysterious habits. We want to get close to you. I stop and stare at you, running down the wing. I tried to concentrate. The phase 5 is now gone. Oh, mysterious face. We want trophies from you. Come on now. Come on to the project, baby. Filho da puta, cala a boca, sua marica da merda. Yeah, you've been gassing this up every single time. This B-Tech Peter Andre, every single flipping video. This Filho da puta's been gassing it up, yeah? And now you're talking to me about what, bro? Now you're talking to me about what? I ain't hearing none of it, bro. This South Hall Peter Andre looking Filho da puta, I'm tired of it. You were gassing up this project, and now you're talking about, oh, this attack ain't good enough. Yeah? This attack ain't good enough, but you were gassing it up until this point. No, I'm not, bro. These man are the biggest flip-flops, bro. The biggest flip-flops.
Have right now is going to cost us the entire season if we don't invest in attackers now.
You can't buy in January. Isn't that what you lot said? You can't buy in January, bro. Nobody wants to sell. You can't buy in January. So I don't know why you're asking this club to buy in January. Last January, you said you can't buy in January. Nobody wants to sell. So what are you talking about? Huh? Oh, you should have put the pressure on in the summer, but you didn't. So tough luck.
We are done. You're saying we don't need attackers when our main striker has missed from here. There are strikers available in the market. Our top-class wingers are...
There are strikers available in the market, and this Filho da puta shows Sesko. How many games have you seen from Sesko, bro? How many games have you seen from Sesko to say, oh, so you want Sesko over Gyökeres? You want him over Isak? You want him over all types of strikers are out there? You want this guy. Based on what? Based on what? How many games have you seen from him? How good? What kind of striker is he? What kind of, is he a fox in a box like Aubameyang? Is he an all-rounder like Harry Kane? Link up, deadly in the box. Do you know what I'm saying? Can link up play, can drop in deep. Or what kind of striker is he? I bet you can't identify what kind of striker is he because you don't watch him so stupid with that man. I'm tired of these guys, bro. I'm tired of this midget Lord Farquaad looking fiddled up. I'm tired of these guys lying through their teeth. Why are we going for Sesko out of all the strikers that are available? Why Sesko? Because this club told you to go for Sesko. Whatever, man.
Asking to leave their clubs and are available for just 60 million. Spend the money. There's a relatively low release clause on one of your favorite, most admired players that you want to bring to the club, and yet you're not dropping the money. Spend the money. Bring us new attackers. If we don't, our season's finished. We can't survive on a Sterling, Havertz, Trossard, Martinelli attack. That stinks. Gabriel Jesus.
Really? You didn't say that when we bought Sterling. You never said that Sterling stank when we got Sterling. Now you're talking about, oh, Sterling stinks. Why didn't you say this when we first were linked to Sterling? Why didn't you tell the club how unhappy you was with Sterling when they told us to be excited for Sterling coming into the team? But now, after the fact, this is what happens every year. After the fact, you lot then want to start talking about, oh, Havertz ain't good enough, Sterling ain't good enough, Jesus ain't good enough. You're gassing them up when they first come to the club.
He's probably going to be out for months. Saka's out for months. We are finished.
Oh, we are finished. We are finished. We are finished. How are we finished? You love this manager. You love the process and you love the project. Get behind your team.
Is this really what it's come to? You see this man? He has gaslighted every single Arsenal fan into believing we can win something. Getting knocked out to Man United in the third round of the FA Cup. 700 million spent. You see, when his brother tweeted this year in 2020, I don't care if this was 5 years ago, you was damn right back at Sako, and I've had enough. How on God's earth do we have an attacking front three of Havertz, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus in 2025, and we genuinely think we can win things, we can win trophies, and we can win a league? How have we let this manager deceive all of us? I don't think you lot understand, bro. This one hurt.
Because you lot don't listen to the other side of the fan base. Because you lot always think you know more. Because you lot, no matter how many years you get proven wrong, you man talk like you lot are in the right. Like we haven't seen this story before. Because anyone that criticizes this team, yeah, is bombarded with abuse online, told that they're negative, told that they're not a real fan. That's how we got here. That's how we got here. Because this fan base, yeah, is only ruled by one. It's like a dictatorship. It's like North Korea. You can only be an Arsenal supporter, a true Arsenal supporter, according to you lot, if you back everything. So why are you not backing everything? You were backing it at the start. Why are you not backing it?
See the Arsenal versus Manchester United game. It's probably the second game I look forward most to when the season starts. You know, it's the North London derby, and then it's the Arsenal versus Manchester United. And you see, you lot, yeah, there's gonna be fans out there that are gonna be coming for me in the comment section saying that Arteta is not the problem. You see, and let me tell you, man, why? Because let me tell you, man, son, yeah, you see this signing right here. This is the sword that Mikel Arteta is going to have to stand by for the rest of his life. This was a make or break for his Arsenal career. To spend 65 million on this brother who does nothing on a football pitch, yeah, when we had to close the gap against Manchester City.
Nothing on the football pitch. You lot were talking about heat map, link up play, XG. What he does on the ball. If you don't understand football, you don't understand about Kai Havertz. You man said there's no problem that he's not a killer. That's what you man said when we were talking to you, that he's not a killer. He's not going to do anything as a striker. You lot were talking about every other attribute apart from goal scoring. Now all of a sudden, goal scoring is important. Now goal scoring is important. Exactly, bro. What happened, bro? They were saying we don't need a striker. Facts, Adam. They said we didn't need a striker. Why are you not? Get behind Havertz, bro. I thought if you only if you understand football, you understand what Kai Havertz brand.
He was supposed to be the make or break signing, right? People, you just look like a German donkey, but I'm not even trying to single you out, yeah? But to miss them chances you missed today against Manchester United, and then to miss the penalty, I don't care if you're crying or not, bro. Man up. You're earning over 300k a week. You can't even put the ball in the back of the net when it matters, bro. I bet go suck a toe. I just cut from my club, G.
Suck a toe. Wow. Edu like to do that. Maybe he can link up with Edu. Crazy. He can go suck a toe, yeah? Crazy.
Arsenal have lost to Manchester United in the third round of the FA Cup, 5-3 on penalties. 1-1 went to penalty shootout. What has happened? My voice is gone. My voice is done. Havertz, Odegaard, you two there. Skelly, you didn't have a great game, but your youngster will let it slide. You two, Havertz and Odegaard. How you missed that penalty, Odegaard, has my head gone. The game would have been done. And Havertz, the numerous chances you missed, brother, today were criminal. I can't believe it. I went to the game. The devastation. The vlog will be out some point later today. Devastation on my face about what I witnessed today by Arsenal. That is now 3 games in 2025. We haven't won. Lost to Newcastle, lost to United, drew to Brighton. We're not having a great start to the year now, are we? This man right here saved 2 penalties. He couldn't even take a goal kick straight, but somehow he could save 2 penalties.
Man looks like the homeless childish Gambino. Oh my god. Oh my days. What is going on with this guy, bro? Man look like the character that Kendrick played on Power, the Tramp. You know what I mean? I was asking 50 cents for 26p. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you man are upset. This is exactly what you lot wanted. This is what you preach to us every week. This is what you tell us to get behind. Why are you man upset? It's not about trophies, you man tell us. It's not about trophy. Why are you lot upset? It's the best manager available. Do you know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Wow, I can't believe we actually did not score. United had a red card since the 61st minute, and we still couldn't win. Havertz, Odegaard, you two, you need to rethink. Arteta, sort this shit out. Buy players now. I need players January now. Jesus is injured as well. Bringing players to the club immediately. Tottenham and Villa next. Will we win? Find out in the next episode of Arsenal FC.
But why can't you give us your prediction? Why do we need to find out in the next episode? Why don't you just give us your prediction? We'd love to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Since you guys are always the guys that know everything about this football club. Let's get the next one. Next up, we got Piers Morgan's long lost son. Sperm donor of a son. We got him up next. Next up, Piers Morgan.
5 things we learned from Arsenal's defeat to Manchester United. Martin Odegaard was not the problem yesterday. I'm seeing him getting flack left, right and centre, and of course he missed a crucial penalty, which wasn't even a bad penalty, I didn't think. It was a fantastic save, and I'm gutted.
How is it not a bad penalty if the keeper saves it? Explain to me on what planet is a good save, is a good penalty that gets saved, bro. In what planet is it a good save, a good penalty, when the shot and the penalty get saved? Make that make sense. But anyway, continue.
for him because I felt like he needed it personally, but he created 10 chances for a combined expected assists of 2, both of those being the most a Premier League player has had in any game this season. The issue wasn't Ødegaard, the issue was the people on the end of those chances. And of course, one of those is
the people on the end of those chances. Interesting. Continue.
Kai Havertz, and look, he is struggling big time at the moment. He's a confidence player, and his finishing, when he's low on confidence, is poor. Very, very poor. He has to be scoring that. Obviously, there was the header in the Newcastle game. He had other chances in this game. He misses the penalty in the penalty shootout. But the problem is we have no alternative right now, especially now Gabriel Jesus is out. How do you regain the confidence without just hoping that a couple of things fall for him in the next couple of games and he naturally gets it back?
Why doesn't Arteta unlock him? Why doesn't Arteta unlock him? Why didn't Arteta unlock? Oh, he's a confidence player. Confidence. We had confidence at the start of the season. Where's the confidence gone? Huh? Where's the confidence gone? Now it's all about confidence. Why can't the manager install confidence then? If it's about confidence, why can't he install confidence? Are they not behind this manager like you are? Are they not trusting the process? What is this guy chatting about, bro? Chatting absolute rubbish. And we don't have any other options. If we don't have any other options, who's that down to? Who built this team? Who has the final say in this team? We don't have a sporting director as it still stands. Why are we not going out there in the transfer window? January window is still open. Why don't we go out there and get a striker? Who's that down to? Because when we bring in players, you lot celebrate Arteta as a Lord and Savior. How come you can't go out there and get a striker? Okay, continue.
The impact of these 2 summer signings, our main 2 summer signings, or the lack of impact, more importantly, is becoming more of a problem as the season goes on. Calafiori, again, missing yesterday because of injury. We don't know how long that's going to keep him out for. And Mikel Merino, kind of just non-existent in the game yesterday. You know, I saw this stat. Arsenal completed...
So, Mikel Merino, that you said is going to unlock Martinelli, has been a disappointing addition. Calafiori, that you lot said is the Maldini of defenders, has not been impacting the team. It's almost like you guys have done this before. You guys done this with Jesus. You guys done this with Zinchenko. Remember when you lot said this team is crucial. Zinchenko is crucial to the way that we play football. Kivior is a great defender. One was sought after by Juventus. You lot said. Kai Havertz going to be unlocked by this manager. Reece Nelson can do a job. What are you chatting about, bro? What are you chatting about? But continue with your lies.
Completed 204 passes in the first half yesterday. Merino completed 7 of them. And I just don't know if we're utilising him correctly, how he's meant to be utilised. But the point is, at the moment, we have a player in a pretty crucial position for us.
He's a DM. It's not very complicated in how to utilise him. He's either good enough or he's not. How are you going to utilize the DM? What are you saying? What should we play him in the number 10 like Arteta did? How did that work out? Or should we play him in the 8? He's a DM that doesn't have a passing range, doesn't have vision, can't dribble with the ball, looks stiff all the time. Pause. What do you mean about how we can utilize him? How are you going to utilize the DM? What are you going to do with him? Do you want to play him as a striker? Huh? We're gonna do there's different combinations with Moreno, or maybe he's just not good enough.
In central midfield, who just isn't contributing much. We are far too robotic and predictable at the moment, to the point where if one of our own players does something unpredictable, everyone else is completely caught off guard. And Kieran Tierney's cross in extra time yesterday was a prime example. He picks the ball up here, right? Look at the amount of space that our players can run into in the box in a dangerous area. 2 huge gaps either side of that centre-back. Tierney takes another touch here before putting the cross in, and none of our players anticipated it. The ball ended up coming into such a dangerous area. United's defenders read it, our attackers didn't. Again, it's a problem. David Raya needs to rethink his approach to penalties now. It worked against Porto. He goes unbelievably early. I mean, he's already taken 1 whole step to his left and is diving before Lisandro Martinez kicked the ball. The problem is, he knows he's short. He knows if they put it in the corner, he can't get to it unless he gives himself a head start. And that worked against Porto because people didn't predict it. It hadn't been seen before. United clearly knew that was going to happen because players like Lisandro Martinez even were taking a stutter in their run-up. And it looks poor. You know, the compilations of David Raya's penalties yesterday are doing the rounds. It's something he has to think about.
Interesting. 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 Now you lot want to complain. Let's continue. Up next, we got one of the guys from Little Britain. Let's go.
Very, very poor performance. But well, it's a poor performance. Listen, they're down to 10 men for most of the game, and we still couldn't win the game.
It was a very, very poor United team. They were down to 10 men. They had a clown in goal who we made look like Gordon Banks.
Well, he weren't a
if the Man United goalkeeper is a clown, what's our strikers? Martinelli had a load of chances. Havertz had a load of chances. Do you know what I'm saying? What are we talking about here? Declan Rice had a load of chances. If the Man United goalkeeper is a clown, what are we? What is our attackers? What is our team? What is our attack force? What are we then? If we can't score, if one of our attackers can't score a goal against a goalkeeper that's a clown, by your words, what are we doing? But anyway, let's continue. The Gillette mascot, continue.
clown. I mean, he saved again. This is where you got it wrong, because you think he's a clown based off of one performance that he had against Tottenham, but as his first game he come in, he saved a penalty, and he saved a penalty in a penalty shootout, and he made a couple of good saves in the game, and he defended most things from set pieces well. He had a great game. He's probably their man in the match.
I haven't got anything good to say about Man United, and I haven't got anything good to say about their goalkeeper, other than we made them look good. I come from a generation where we hated United, we hate Tottenham, and it doesn't matter what our team does to us, we support them. And you look at their goal. It wasn't a greatly orchestrated goal. They put that it was good. It was a good finish. The reason I say it's ground.
It wasn't a greatly orchestrated goal, bro. What was our goal? What was our goal? I mean, one wants to criticize Man United's goal, yeah? Xerxes was putting our defenders on their ass, running through our team. Garnacho was completely unchallenged, squared it to Bruno Fernandes. He took the goal very well. I think that was a good goal. It was a good counter-attack, and I expected us to get done on the counter-attack. What are you chatting about? What are you chatting about? That was a very good orchestrated goal. What was ours? Oh, yeah, set piece FC, yeah? And it's just because flipping Gabriel took a shot. Our goal wasn't, bro. You're saying that our goal was better than theirs? I would say their goal was better. What are we doing here? We're comparing goals to a team that we should be light years ahead of. We're in phase 5, then phase 1, where most of their fans want 90 or 80% of their players gone. What are we chatting about here? Oh, bro, this guy's chatting rubbish, man.
Groundhog Day is because all the reasons why we lost the game on Tuesday are exactly the same reasons as we lost today. We are struggling, and looking at the only positive, and this is actually a negative in one way, is that going out the FA Cup at this stage is, with the way that we're playing and the squad that we have, that squad in pure numbers is not good enough and not deep enough for us to be competing in 4 competitions.
But you guys told us that the bench is fixed, so how is that possible? You guys told us that the bench is fixed, so that the bench ain't fixed no more. The bench ain't fixed no more. Now it's not good enough. Now that it took Saka to get injured 5 years, and Saka to get injured for you guys to realize that we're a one-man team. But we told you this in phase 1.
And if we're going to have to go out the FA Cup, it really hurts today to go out there, especially to that lot. You know, I've grown up despising them. I mean, I always liked Leicester, and when Leicester won the league, it was like, obviously it wasn't as good as Arsenal in the league, but I almost had a tear in my eye when they won. It was wonderful. I absolutely hate Leicester now. I want to see them relegated, and we all know the reason why. Van Nistelrooy, the biggest cheat in football. I hate the fact that they've gone through, but the only positives that are for us is that we don't have the squad. We can't compete. It's better that we go out now. We've actually got time. We can go off to Dubai in February now. If things work out the way that it should do, that we'll get in the top 8 of the Champions League, and actually February we won't have that many games. There's probably going to be a 2. Has to realise that the way that he's playing is not going to win us anything.
Very the way that we're playing is not going to win us anything. What happened to just get behind the team? These man, the flip-flopping man like Don Robbie. this is what he said a couple of days before the game. Look at what he's saying to Man United Flex. I think it was Flex, or was it the comedian guy? And to Expressions. Look at this. This aged well.
Space of the next week.
I'm so happy, bro.
We're playing you and we're playing you. Let's see if you both have the same energy after those games. Running up your mouth, jumping up and down, hugging. But then reality has just hit you.
No, reality
You're coming to our place. You're coming to our place on Sunday.
Yes.
So I repeat and ask you again.
Yes.
Are you confident you're going to turn this
No,
over?
I'm not, because you don't win.
All right, then. So shut your mouth. My mind is cool, bro.
No, you're looking at your manager.
My mind is cool. That's our first defeat at home this season. Can I remind you of something? You're not as good as Newcastle. And you can't defend like Newcastle. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal.
Well, we lost. So good luck. That went well. That went really well, Robbie. But then again, if you're listening to Robbie for advice, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Somebody that was excited and very happy was Manlat Saeed. Big up to Saeed. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Saeed. Let's run the clip.
They're falling apart. They're falling apart. Arsenal Football Club. They're falling apart. Take your time with it. 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 Where are the Arsenal fans today? Are they going to blame a referee today? Oh, wait. We had 10 men. Who are they going to blame today? You, man, had 12 men today as well.
Is it the ball?
Is it the ball?
Is it the ball?
Is it? Who is it? Is it the deserver meter? No. Is it the GA? Is it the XG? What happened today? What happened? You man been talking a lot about Man United. Little did you know, at home, you now are tinkering. You now are on the verge of your season crashing out. Your season is about to crash because it's happened again. You talk too much. And today, you couldn't break us down. You always talk about referees not being on your side today. You had this prick
On your side.
on your side today.
Andy Madley.
Andy Madley.
You better
Meet me in the car park now. Yeah. You're the number one suspect in the car park.
Wanted man.
Wanted man. My man tried to play us today. This referee.
Prick.
But you know what? We stood still. We were resolute. Yeah, we had belief, courage.
We dug deep.
We dug deep.
Courage.
Defensive masterclass. Bayindir. MashaAllah, brother. MashaAllah. Turkish delight.
Put it on.
Everything I said about you, wallahi, billahi, I take it back. Yeah, I take it back. Today, what a performance. What a performance from Bayindir. Saved the penalty. Yep. Saved multiple penalties in the penalty shootout. What a guy. Havertz header. He was everywhere today.
David De Gea-esque save.
David De Gea-esque.
Every corner kick.
Brilliant.
Big up to United defensively.
Defensively resolute.
Delict.
All they played was for corners.
They've tried to play for corners.
Embarrassing Arsenal.
Embarrassing. Time wasting. Time after time. They tried to cheat us again today. But then later on they'll complain about referee. Through all of the adversity, you make it happen. That's what we did today.
Yep.
He's spot on everything he said, man. There's nothing I can really say. I can't even lie. It's a mad thing. It's an absolute mad thing, bro. And this is what we have to, the Arsenal fans that we know what needs to be rectified, this is what we have to go through. This is what we have to go through every single time because this club don't change, because these fans don't change. The season is done. He's absolutely correct. The season's done. We ain't winning anything. The season's done, and Arteta has to be sacked.
Arsenal are not winning anything. 700 mil down the drain. Arteta thought he'd win it all, but he forgot they changed the ball. Now Arsenal are not winning anything, nothing at all. Ooh, 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 nothing at all. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
become. That's what we've been, a laughing stock. That is what we've been, an absolute laughing stock. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond disgraceful, bro. This is the press conference that I wanted to see from Arteta. This is AI generated. When I saw this, this is what to be honest, I wanted to see more. But listen to this.
Kai Havertz. Did you hear me, guys? Kai goddamn Havertz. This big donkey had the worst performance in Arsenal history. How can a player be this trash? How? Please explain this to me, guys. I'm about to tear up this whole damn press conference room. Someone explain it to me. How can this big donkey be this trash? Please, guys, I'm about to scratch my own head like Pep did. I want to harm myself. I really do. Kai Havertz, you are a damn disgrace. You damn donkey, big donkey, trash donkey. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is all over the place right now. Okay, I got my anger out on Havertz. Now, Martin Odegaard, another trash can. Learn how to cross a damn ball in. Dude was crossing the ball into the Galaxies tonight. And don't get me started on his penalty miss. Guys, seriously, I'm about to go cry after this interview. I can't take this any longer. I really can't. I'm about to get trolled online all night. They bottled 2 cups in 1 week. I think that's a new record. And I'm saying they because I don't want to be associated with these trash players. They are truly the biggest bottlers in football history. They really are. Guys, I can't defend these bottlers any longer. The ref even helped us. He tried his best to give us this match, and we still bottled. Please get me out of here. I'm done.
I'm so tired, bruv. Listen, obviously that was AI generated. It's not real, but it's crazy. It's crazy. From Arteta's press conference after the game, we're gonna get into some of the stuff that this guy said, and it's actually incredible, bro. Like I don't even have the energy to get angry today, like to get fully angry today. I can't even lie. Let's get into some of the stuff that Arteta said in his press conference after the game. Arteta said we deserve to win the game by a mile, but the reality is that we're out. That's what we will be judged on. No shit. This is why the excuses about the ball, about injuries, about this, about that, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a shit, bro. Ultimately, we are out, and it's down to you. Your squad building, your in-game management, the bench that you created, players that you've signed that aren't good enough, players that you loaned out that you wasted money on. If the situation is that you don't have money, ultimately we're out. So nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about what you got to say, because everything that's happened at this club has been under your watch. Everything. Team selection, in-game management, building of the squad, the time you've been given, everything's been on your watch. And you were championing everything when it comes to the owners. I don't even want to hear this guy talk about the owners, because you weren't talking about the owners when you were getting Kai Havertz, when you were getting Zinchenko, Jesus, when you're spending stupid money on Moreno that ain't worth it, Lokonga, Fabi Vieira, Trusty, Runnison, you know what I'm saying, Ramsdale, David. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any of it, bro. So yes, ultimately you will be judged on the result. And the result is we're out of another competition. We're out of the FA Cup and we're out of the Carabao Cup. Well done. Arteta then went on to say, I love my players. From 1,000 games, you lose one, and this is the one game. From 1,000 games, you lose one game, yeah? From 1,000 games, you lose one game, and this is the one game that we lost. Really? Well, guess what? We lost to Newcastle. So it isn't just the one game against Man United. We lost to Newcastle. We drew to Brighton where we dropped points. We dropped points against Everton. You know what I'm saying? Who else did we drop points to? Oh, we dropped points against Fulham. Who else did we drop points to this season? Oh, we dropped points to Chelsea. We lost against Inter. We lost against Newcastle. So what are you talking about? This is the one game. We lost to Bournemouth. What are you talking about? This is the one game that we dropped points out of 1,000. We played a bunch of games this season. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Anyway, like I said, this manager he's a consistent liar, bro. He's a narcissistic liar, bro. Compulsive liar. But anyway, if it makes you feel better, Arteta, I can't wait till you get sacked. Arteta was asked, why aren't we finishing our chances? He said, I don't know, because it's football. How do you not know? How are you a manager and you don't know why we're not putting away our chances? You don't understand why we're not winning games that we should be winning. Fulham, Brighton, Newcastle, Bournemouth. How is it that you don't know? You're paid to know. You're paid £15 million to know. You're one of the highest paid managers in world football. I think second highest paid manager in world football. How do you not know? How do you not know why we're not putting away our chances? Well, let me tell you, you estúpido da merda. Let me tell you, you marica da merda, so culo, cara mierda. Yeah? Let me tell you, so cara de diarrea. The reason why we're not putting away our chances is because you didn't want to get a specialist. You didn't want to get a striker that's going to finish off the chances. That's why we're not putting the ball in the back of the net. It's not hard. But apparently you get paid £15 million a year and you don't understand why. Incredible, great, amazing manager, amazing analysis of why we aren't putting the ball in the back of the net. And if this manager's saying, I don't know why we're not putting the ball in the back of the net, you expect him to figure it out. He just said he doesn't know why. So you expect him to figure it out in the Champions League, in the Premier League. So for the second leg against Newcastle, he just said he doesn't know. He just said he doesn't know why we're not scoring goals. I'm so tired of this, man. This idiot then goes on to say, I love my players. They're incredible. It's difficult to demand something else than the performance they put out tonight. Well, it's not difficult. It's not difficult, yeah, that every single time in the first half when Odegaard's actually releasing the ball and playing it to our forward line, it's not difficult to demand Jesus to stay on side, Martinelli to stay on side, Havertz to stay on side. It's not too much to ask from your highest paid player, Kai Havertz, to score at least one of the opportunities that was given to him in front of goal. It's not a lot to, there is more that you can demand from the performance when your captain's going up for a penalty that could have sealed the game and he misses it. There is more that you can demand from Lewis Skelly getting burnt on the left-hand side. You should have got a proper left back. There is more that you could have demanded from Mikel Moreno that was doing absolutely nothing in the midfield. Jorginho doing nothing in the midfield. How can you sit there and say, there's nothing more I could demand from the performance? Well, we lost. So there's plenty of things that we can correct. Otherwise, we would have won the game. This guy is a fucking... Bro, I'm so tired of this guy, bro. I'm so tired of this guy. I love my players. Bro, no one gives a shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be their wife or something? Do you want to marry them? What is this? What is this about I love my players? Shut up, man. When asked about the need for a striker, Arteta said, we miss chances from various players in various positions. So I love my players. I focus on the players we have. The rest isn't in my hands. Let's tackle the first bit. We missed opportunities from various players in various positions. Well, why don't you go and get a specialist? And then you don't have to have Declan Rice at the end of every opportunity. Or you have to rely on Martinelli that isn't a clinical goal scorer. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Why don't you go out there and get a striker? Oh, what did he say? We're going to focus on the players that we have. The rest isn't in my hands. Well, you said it was in your hands to get Kai Havertz. You said it was in your hands to get Moreno and Calafiori. You said it was in your hands to build this team. Now all of a sudden it's not in your hands. Who are you going to blame? Edu's gone. Who are you blaming now? You're going to blame the ownership. Are you trying to blame the ownership now? You say in press conference that you talk to the ownership and you guys all understand exactly what the vision is for the club. Now you want to blame the ownership. No, we're not having that. We're not having that. You always want to celebrate every signing as if you're a master club. Bro, this guy's a compulsive liar, bro. Then he went on to say, there's very few teams that can perform at this level. What level? What level are we at? Getting top four. Getting top four and bottling the league. Yeah, there's loads of teams that can perform like that. What about winning the title? What are you talking about? There's very few teams that can perform at this level. No one gives a shit, bro. No one gives a shit. Are we going to win the league? There's very few teams that can perform at this level. I don't even know what this level is. This level is called bottling. This guy, I've said it before. I said it last season, the year before. This guy is the Arsenal Pochettino, bro. Good enough to get you competing, not good enough to get you over the line. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bro, but I'm tired, bro. I ain't even got the energy. It's so hot here in Colombia. I ain't got the energy to fully cook with these guys, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm drained. Do you know what I'm saying? I am drained with this club. I'm drained. Do you know what I'm saying? I love my players. Yeah, I love my players. I love my players. Okay, cool. Let's see how much they love you when you get the sack. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Bro, he just talks rubbish, man. No answers. Disregarding that we need a striker and he's going to get the most out of the team. Okay, cool. If we don't win anything at the end of the season, can somebody in the press conference ask him, I thought you said you're going to get the most out, you're going to get the answers out of the team. Why haven't you won anything? It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, bro. I haven't got the Charlene one, bro. And if I play too many, they'll do me for copyright, bro. They'll do me for copyright. That's what these men are on, bro. But yeah, I'm just tired, man. I'm absolutely tired. I'm not looking forward to the Tottenham game. Obviously, they won their game in the FA Cup. They now got some confidence. I'm not looking forward to it, bro. We can't defend properly. We can't finish our chances. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, man. Really not looking forward to it. I don't know when this fan base is going to wake up. I don't know when they're going to wake up because this has happened so many years. Nothing changes. And then it's just going to be the same old story. Going to transfer window next summer and it will be, oh, Arteta's going to get his final pieces. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of hearing the same shit. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of all of it, man. I am absolutely tired of all of it. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're smashing the like button and subscribing. Make sure you're doing all that good stuff. We're going to redirect to Lee Gunner. Northside raid on the way in to Lee's watch along. Big up to everyone locked in. We're going to redirect right now. Northside raid on the way in. Big up to everyone supporting the channel. Make sure you're subscribing, doing all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm out. Love, family.